Hi there, my name is Kaila June Keliikuli. I'm the developer of Somatic Groundwork and the director of Interdisciplinary Movement and Somatics. I practice somatic movement because this is how I remember my way back home to living in my body. And it's through this body, through my body environment, that I am a relative with all living things. With practice, we can return more readily to a relaxed and receptive baseline. As our deep listening skills improve, so does our capacity for collaboration, which is exactly what's needed for collective liberation. Today, I invite you into a yielding practice for rest and receiving. So when you're ready to join me, find a comfortable position to rest on the floor. And as you find your way into the floor, start by finding a first position where you can find comfort and where you feel like you can rest and come into a place of stillness. You might need to move around a little bit and figure out where this first place of rest is. And once you've found a position that's comfortable, if you'd like to, you can close your eyes, or if you keep your eyes open, allow your gaze to be soft and allow the things in your space to be received through your eyes, to come to you so that it's easier to digest the information that the environment is providing. Next, notice where your body is in contact with the ground, and maybe start with the bony contact places. So I'm noticing my skull, the knuckles of my hand, the inside of my left foot, the outside of my right foot, and then also the softer tissues. Anywhere that you're in contact with the ground, and allow those areas to sink down and to be received by gravity. Bringing your attention to this ground touch, anywhere in your body where you're in direct contact with the ground beneath you. And you might like to pair your exhale so that as you exhale, you indulge in this quality of sinking down and into the ground, as if you were imprinting your body's shape into sand. And then with the image of water flowing, allow your body position to shift. Allow your body to flow across the floor. And find a new surface to rest upon. So a new position with new contact areas on the ground. So I've just moved from my side to my belly. And come to the next place of rest where you can soften into the floor. Bringing your attention to the new areas of ground touch. So for me now, it's the front of my thigh, my belly, the inside of my arms, my palms. And allow yourself to sink down through those contact points to be received by gravity. If any impulses for movement come through as you're in this place of stillness, allow yourself to move. So follow that feedback from your inner body and come to the next position of rest. So if you need to wiggle around or fidget a little bit, then go ahead and do that. And now back to water flowing down the creek bed, over rocks, through the shorelines, and finding a new place to rest on the floor. And once you found that place, again, eyes open or eyes closed, whatever your body would like. And again, bringing your attention to the places where you're in contact with the ground now. Noticing the bony contact places and the soft tissue places alike. Allowing yourself to pour down into the ground, to sink your body's shape into the floor beneath you, to be received by gravity. And then rolling point of contact, body flowing along the floor. Doing one more position change, but this time specifically moving into a position where you're lying on your back and you have your feet on the ground. So imagining these as your standing feet, knees are bent. And allowing your arms to be at your side wherever you like. So I have my arms in a high Y, and you can have your arms in this position or closer to your body, whatever brings you the most comfort. And taking a moment to arrange your body parts. So your skull, your upper back, your shoulder blades, your pelvis, your feet, so that everything feels like there's good agreement from skull all the way down to feet. Giving yourself as much width as you can on the floor. And now bringing your attention to your feet in contact with the ground, your sacrum, and your skull. And on your next exhale, allow your feet, your pelvis, and your head to sink down into the ground to be received by the floor beneath you. And from your feet, begin a soft push. You might think about this as a push release or a push pull, but the effort is small. And this will send a rhythmic rock through your legs, into your spine, and into your head. Now, at first, this might feel a little awkward, might seem like there's a lot of effort or energy that you need. Just continue to play with it and see if you can find an easy push, allowing your body to be responsive, to be influenced by the push that your feet are generating, with the sense of your pelvis rocking like a boat in the water, and every single little spinal bone rocking like a boat bathed in the cerebral spinal fluid, all the way up to your head, also rocking in rhythmic unison with your pelvis. So doing these in intervals, so rocking, noticing the movement, this wave-like motion moving through you, bringing attention to areas that might feel a little restricted or held, and seeing what you can do inside your body to allow circulation of this rhythmic rocking to move through that body area. And then pausing, noticing the global sensory feedback from the rocking. And then when you're ready, begin rocking again. Okay, so intervals of rhythmic rocking. And as you do the rocking, allow your body to breathe you. Allow your breathing to be kind of the fundamental movement that the rhythmic rocking wave is moving through. Now allowing your body to come to stillness, and notice if there's any impulse for movement. Oh, so I just had an impulse for a body yawn or a pandiculation, and that's really common in these yielding and rhythmic rocking practices. So if that reflex for reaching your arms out and that kind of stretchy, squeezy, twisty kind of impulse arises, then follow that and even slow it down, allowing yourself to track all of the sensory feedback that comes through that phrase of the body yawn. Any impulse that you have for movement, anywhere that your body's asking to change position or to wiggle a little bit or to reach or spiral in motion, anything like that. Allow that to come through. Allow your body to animate that movement. And so here's a basic recipe for rock and roll unwinding. You have now this pattern of rhythmic rocking, and you can do this in other positions besides lying on your back. And you also have this pattern of soft body rolling or finding positions where you have new surfaces of your body in contact with the floor. So rolling, changing position, noticing if there's an opportunity to do a little bit of rocking in that position. I can push through this easy lower body twist and send a rock through my legs and into my spine. And my head is also influenced. Pausing when you want to pause, allowing yourself to rest and be received as you like. And then rolling your body to another surface and or connecting those surfaces and rolling until you find that next impulse for rest. Allowing for rocking if you want to do that. So now I'm in a knee drop position and my top foot is in a good position for me to send that little rhythmic rock through my body. And then rolling to my belly, finding yielding here. Rocking a little bit through my hips, tuck my toes under, can rock here. So soft body rolling, rhythmic rocking, following impulses for movement. Oh, there's another body yawn. Pausing when you want to pause. Paying attention to the ground touch or the areas where you're in contact with the ground. Allowing your body to breathe you. Allowing your body to sink and be received by gravity. And staying in this practice now as long as you'd like. And when you're ready to end this practice, moving up to a mid-level position, pause. Again, following any impulse for movement, allowing your eyes to start to orient into your environment again. Maybe you take another mid-level position, and eventually getting your feet underneath you, allowing yourself to roll up to standing, and then finding yourself in standing posture. Again, any movements that you want to do, allow those to be animated through you. And then when you're ready to come to a place of stillness, giving yourself a final check-in for the practice and notice how you are. Thanks for practicing somatic groundwork with me.